Welcome to the Daytona Super Stretch. Here for their short track configuration, here for the Clash LCQ. This is the first of 3 different races we have today, as the first race is this LCQ, and the second and third races are qualify heats for those cars who are already locked into this race. Let's go over your starting lineup for today's LCQ. On the pole for this, you have Levi loading in the 38 and Exo in the 77.
Then you got Brandon Beal in the 37 and Slinky in the 28.
Behind them, Ethan Storms in the 14 and Bradley Ream in the 40.
Then you got the 19 of Josh James and the 48 of Andrew Schulte.
Behind them, Chris Rise in the 88 and Chicken in the 24.
And the 67 of Alex Anderson and the 46 of Aztec Lovett.
Behind them, Sean Ard in the number 12 and Chris Black in the number 39.
The 71 of Dylan Gross, the 23 of Jack Sander.
And rounding out the field, Monster in the number 55, right behind his teammates. So, approximately 17 cars will be running 15 laps. As we have mini cars ready to go racing, we have gone through a long off season. They're ready to get going.
Drivers, start your engines!
And they are ready, firing it up. Here we are, pacing in Daytona. Levi loading is going to lead them off. We're green. And a big thing about this track, starting from the pole is a big advantage, and I think the 55 already having a problem. Tire and wheel damage for the 55. The start of his part-time season, he's going to be stopped, and that's going to be a yellow.
It's not how you want to start off your season.
Yellow is out. Levi loading wins the race back. We're about 3 wide trying to get sorted out. And terrible to see for that 55. Just not the start of a season you want, as they are rear-ending each other. Short track racing, but the yellow flag out early. And it looks like maybe on the 2 to go, or the 1 to go, we'll see. We will have double file restarts. It's the pace car. Lights on. Lights still on. 55 back on track. I think he might have hit the wall exiting pit road. He spun under caution. Now, I don't see why you would do that, but, you know, he did.
Also, look, in the 28's falling back to 10th already in the 1 lap.
Definitely from that crazy start.
Oh, yeah.
37 fell from 3rd to 6th, so Slinky, definitely not the only one. Now, in this finish, if you're in the top 3, you make it to the Clash, But the catch is you have to start from the back. In the order you finished this race in. We're now side by side. Ace car's on. Levi loaded, holding back now. He's getting there. We're green. Ethan Storms is gonna have the lead. Oh, I think the 77 might have hit the wall. Oh, the leader got into the tire barrier. Caution is out. And the 19 will claim the lead.
37 and 28 both gained again. Well, they gained after
Disabling
falling
collisions
back.
under caution. And the 14 Busch Beer Toyota.
It's not what you want to have happen when you're leading.
Completely destroyed. What happened? It looks like either he went wide. Looks like he was trying to go to pit road. Might have had a problem before that. No problems before that. Something happened. And what I thought maybe the 19 had done something. But turns out the 14, either he got really tight and the car just wouldn't turn, or he is trying to go to pit road as we go on board with the 19. Yeah, the 14 just went way wide.
Went really wide for that turn.
And the 19's in the back. He must have pitted. And must have had a bad stop. Look at this, Levi loading. Back in the lead. Now after that start where he laid back, is he going to try and maybe stay with them? Or has he seen what happened to the 14 and is he going to try not to do that? 55 will go back on the lead lap when this caution is back green. And the 14 is confirmed not going to make the clash. Currently, as they stand, the 38, 67, and 37 will be in the clash based on position. Levi loading will claim that inside. We're green. Levi loading gets a terrible restart. Alex Anderson, he's going to make it up to the lead. Slinky, now he's going to make it up to second. Levi loading back up to third. Sean R. battling with Brandon Beal to make it into fourth to possibly try to make the top three and get by Levi loading.
Car's in the wall. Car hit the wall in the back.
I think that was
That was
Ginger.
a 71. Yeah, I think it was a 71.
Dylan Gross. Oh, boy. Oh, another car.
Other car.
Josh James, he's going to get out of the way. And they're not throwing a yellow for him. Anderson. Currently
Here we go.
leading. Slinky doesn't even have to pass him. He's 46, perfectly fine. The 28 doesn't even have to pass the 67 right here. Because all the 28 has to do is just do his best to stay in front of the 38. And the 38 had a lap car behind him. 67 at the wall. That was the leader.
Wall, yeah.
I don't think it's going to matter much, though.
Yeah, I think the 67 coming to the line.
67, Alex Anderson makes the clash. Slinky makes it, and Levi Loading will make the clash.
67 comes from the back half of the pack, all
And
the
we
way up
have
to
your extra 3 drivers in the clash.
you can
They're all
see
making it through to pit road. It looks like they might have had just too much speed on those 2 wrecks.
the turn while they're trying to turn and
They're just
just
trying to
can't
turn a
turn while
little
they're going
bit
so fast.
less, but maybe just a misjudgment. That's also something that can be learned when we get to the main race. So, on to the next one, heat number 1. This is to see who starts on the inside.
Row 1.
Row 1, you have Teague and Jordan Caldwell. So, both of these drivers are going to be fairly aggressive. We know how they race, as we're green. And nobody having any problems early on this time. Look at this. Slicks Flame, defending champion. He almost got there. Not quite. Colin Teague switched teams. Started off with driving his own car, the number 99. He's always had the number 99. Then he switched over to BTB for a little bit. Now he's driving for Bailey Parker Enterprises.
It's going to be interesting to see if anybody has troubles trying to get into pit road.
If
Races we
anybody tries to
saw.
go on the pit road, it's a way shorter race than the LCQ. 5 laps. It may not sound like a lot, but with how much you're turning and slowing down, it is a lot. Caldwell's already fallen back. It's Miller. Well, one of the 2 Millers gets
That's
by
Miller.
him, as we have both Millers next to each other. The Miller and Miller shell. Patrick Miller, currently the better of the 2 right now. Both of them on MHR. In fact, Patrick has been with MHR since Season 2, and Kenneth Miller joining MHR for this season. The Menards Monster Energy Ford. It's Colin Teague still continuing to lead. Pretty dominating heat, as this is just the fight to not start last. And it's currently looking like Zach will start last.
I believe these two, the last 2 there, have had history racing each other. I
They
think it was
have
at a...
multiple different leagues.
Yeah, I remember, I think it was a season ago at a road course. They were battling for the win.
Yeah.
Armstrong won it. I forgot which race, but I know he won.
And then you see Quadruped. Quick little number change. Same paint scheme. Same general paint scheme, at least. And instead of driving 71, which was taken back by Dylan Gross, he will be driving the number 11.
And we're coming up to 1 to go.
Currently perfectly fine for Colin Teague. And looking like it's going to be a heat win. Colin Teague wins Heat 1.
In dominating fashion.
Leads every lap.
Yeah.
So, Heat number 2. This is another 10-lap dash. This time we have one last car.
Drivers, start your engines!
And the first row for this will be the 4 of Bailey Parker and the 22 of Connor Hahn. Both drivers had pretty good seasons in Season 3. And now, getting ready to get going. We're green from the Daytona Super Stretch. And Bailey Parker. He's going to clear the 90 and the 22. Now the 90 looking like he's going to fight the 22 for that position. And he gets it. And now the 31 of Ray Huron. He's going to take the third position. As you see that helmet of the number 90 as he passes by.
The times for each of the last 2 laps have stayed the same between the 4 and the 90.
And the 4 also has the fastest lap of the race. So far, we'll see if that changes. The 31 now is the fastest lap.
90 also had a faster lap there, too.
Yeah, and the 18 also has a fast lap. The only question is getting around them. It's the only part you gotta be really careful about.
Or pulls away on the straightaways, and then...
The 90 has better cornering speed, it seems like.
Yeah.
Definitely what he set it up for. Wants to be better in the corners.
Really is a mix of turning and then...
Turning and getting to the gas quickly.
Yeah.
And being in front is a major advantage there. But the more aggressive parts of these races is definitely when they're on the restarts. Getting to the gas. And it shows. Because, I mean, you saw how many positions the 22 lost when we got to the start. I mean, he even got passed by one of his teammates. As a whole, top 5 of Fords. And then you get Dominic Luba in the 18. Oh, I heard contact. Must have been the 22 and the 26.
Coming up 2 to go.
Yeah, there's damage on the 26. The 22 hit him.
Mates.
And here we go. One more time.
So just like last heat, the leader out to a decent lead.
That's
Slid
one
every
part
lap.
about smaller packs. And he's gonna win one.